now that we have the red tier designation, that we will be able to permit some indoor operations. They will still continue to be required to have modifications in light of coronavirus. And that will mean that, masking will be required whenever people are indoors. Distancing will be required whenever people spend any time in a crowded situation. We want to make sure that the distancing is maintained, and there will be a lot of capacity limits for various different sectors. We like to say it's not a matter of if, but when you're going to have COVID in a classroom. But that doesn't necessarily mean you have to shut down your school if you have good measures in place and you really thought through, what that day is going to look like. And it's almost at the level of choreographing a dance. Really, it has to be choreographed so well that you know where exactly everyone is sitting, exactly the moment that person becomes symptomatic, how they're going to leave the classroom, where they're going to wait until they get picked up by a parent or a relative, and really go get checked out, and really what you're going to do with those close contacts as a result of your contact tracing investigation. We're logging new cases every day, and we certainly don't want to go backwards, which did happen earlier this summer. So we did experience that when we reopened, because more and more activities and more social gatherings occurred. We actually had really a sharp rise in cases. We really want to avoid that this time around. So please be cautious. We want to get this right. We want to proceed carefully. We definitely want to support all of the businesses and other entities that are now permitted to proceed. I think that this is a very joyful moment for many members of our community, but we really still have to be very mindful about the preventative aspect, just because we're not through the woods yet. And we really need to stay cautious, even if we are allowed to be doing a little bit more indoors than we were before when we were in purple. In terms of what patients can do or what the general public can do, it's really just all of these different barriers that we're putting in to stopping the virus spread. They really do add up. So the masks really do help. And I'm so glad to see that there's such a general widespread use of masks now. That was, it took a little while for everyone to adopt that. But now that it's almost universal, that's really helping. We just need to keep at it.